Hi, I'm TJ, and welcome to North Metro TV's Project Heart. The goal of this program is to showcase nonprofit organizations right here in our communities with volunteering opportunities that'll be worth your while. This month, we'll be spending some time with Feed My Starving Children, located in Coon Rapids. Volunteering for Feed My Starving Children will fill your heart with warmth and bellies of millions of starving children across the globe with food.
Don't we all have the heart to serve? I believe that inside of each one of us, there's something inside of us, in our heart, in our head, that just wants to do more and wants to know that we've left this earth making a difference. I think this is a safe, a comfortable, and energetic, a fun place for people to do that. Feed My Starving Children is a Christian nonprofit organization. We are here dedicated to feeding God's starving children. The organization was started 25 years ago with a Twin Cities businessman. He went into Central America and saw the needs around the world in that area with starvation and poverty, and came away wondering what he could do. 18,000 children die every day, and that's the number of seats that are in the Xcel Energy Center. So for those people who are in the Twin Cities and have been there, you look around that stadium, you see the number of seats, and you realize that 18,000 children every day would be leaving those seats. That's 18,000 families that are impacted around the world, and that's what really draws us to do the work that we do. And so, along with food scientists from Cargill and General Mills, we developed a wonderful formula that provides nutritious meals to kids around the world. It is the most powerful thing to come to work every day, to wake up in the morning and get excited about coming to work, knowing that every day you come to work, you're working with those same 4 ingredients that are making a difference to kids that you're never going to meet. But the most exciting thing about coming to work is the volunteers that come in the door. They make a huge difference and a great impact on us. We package meals to almost 70 countries around the world. Top recipients are Haiti, Philippines, Nicaragua. We do a lot of work in Africa. We love to go into a community, we love to go into a country and do sustainable work there, just bringing the food in first, working alongside of those partners that are on the ground doing the important work. And because of the work that we do, because of the food that we're able to provide them, they're able to do work in community development, sustainability. Some are orphanages, some are hospitals, feeding centers, but because of giving them the food and giving that to them for free, they're able to go in and use their resources to change their communities. This year we plan to package over 160 million meals, all through the hands of volunteers. That will be about 600,000 volunteers coming in through our doors at our 7 locations and through Mobile Pack. And so we've made a significant difference around the world. I've had the privilege to go to Nicaragua last fall with Feed My Starving Children, and through that experience, what a joy it was to go into a community with our partners who are distributing that food and seeing life-changing work that's being done. Had the opportunity to just meet families and hear about the impact of the food. In one situation, there's a mother who opens her home, and her own home is similar to the dwelling behind us. It's just a simple lean-to, and this woman is making food for about 70 or 80 children 3 times a week. So while we're there, we can hear in a distance children in a schoolyard, and then they cut through the backyards, and that woman has just prepared the meals that we package here at the Coon Rapids site. But without that meal, those kids might not have anything to eat that day. At Feed My Starving Children, we love when people come in and give their time. It does just take 2 hours to make a difference. But behind each of those meals, the 4 ingredients that they're putting into the bags. We do need to pay for those ingredients and for the supplies that support that. We do that all through donations. So as a nonprofit, we just reach out to our community, those volunteers and those people in the community who are willing to support the work that we do. We have over 90% of those donations that come in go directly back to the feeding program. And so when you donate with us, you know that the money is going to have a difference with the kids. It costs just 22 cents to feed a child. So for less than that quarter in your pocket, you can go ahead and feed a child a school lunch, and we think that's a great value. We're very proud of our organization and the way that we manage people's donations. Cargill and General Mills helped us with our food formulas, and we have 3 different food formulas. Most of the people who pack food are familiar with our Mannapack rice. It has 4 ingredients in that our volunteers package in the packing room. We call it chicken, veggie, soy, and rice. It's an artificial chicken flavoring with important vitamins and minerals in it. Next we put in dehydrated vegetables because they're good for you. And then we put soy in our meal pack because kids around the world not only are malnourished, but they're just not receiving enough protein. And so when you put protein in the diet, you are building up that child and just rebuilding them. The final ingredient is rice. It's a great carbohydrate, and all around the world everybody knows what rice is. They're very familiar with it, and so they know that you can boil it in water and it makes a great meal. When we open the meals are 6 1-cup servings in the bag. And so for a family, they can open that bag and add it to water, boil it, and that's all it takes to make a meal. We have all kinds of volunteers. When you sign up on our website, we'll take just 1 individual who wants to come in and make a difference, or up to 120 people here at our Coon Rapids site. We see people who come in, people who are retired that just want to give back and want a place to go and make a difference once a week. We see Girl Scout groups, Cub Scout groups, a great place for a church youth group. Along with that, lots of families like to come in together. It's a great place for some team building. It's a great place to invest in your community, to connect with other people in the community, and each one of those volunteers, when they come in, are greatly appreciated here. Our volunteers love coming here. We have people who come weekly, we have some that come monthly, some that make it an annual event. We do a great education, we encourage them while they're here, we give them great training so that they're able to complete their job successfully.
All right, through this entire process, you are Feed My Starving Children. All right, you all are going to come in and we're going to pack food that comes in bags like this. And in each one of these bags, there are food that's designed to help rebuild a kid's body, a malnourished, starving kid's body.
We pack meals here 5 shifts a day, 6 days a week. Our day shifts run for 2-hour shifts and our evening shifts are an hour and a half. And so again, it takes just a couple of hours of your time to come in and package those meals. Easy to sign up. We have a computer registration system. Our website is fmsc.org. And from the homepage, you can click on volunteer registration. You're just a couple clicks away to come in and pack food. With each person who comes in, when they come in and package food, they're each going to package about a box of food. That's 216 meals. That's enough to feed a child for 7 months. So when you come in and you package 1 box of food, the cost behind each of those meals is 22 cents. For the 216 meals, which leaves that box of food costing us about $50 in ingredients and supplies. And so our requested donation of our volunteers, please give what you can. A quarter is going to make a difference in the life of a child. We have great success stories at Feed My Starving Children. One thing we love about our partners around the world is that they stay connected with us. So we're able to go into those countries and find out the difference that the food is making. One of those great success stories happens in Haiti, where Marilyn was born with a club foot, with tuberculosis and other medical issues. So at 3 years old, she weighed just 14 pounds. She was left with one of our partners, an orphanage, and just hours later, that awful earthquake hit Haiti. And so Marilyn then was just in a brand new setting, didn't have a home to live in. Fortunately, they were able to get her some medical attention. Now with the work that that orphanage does and with the help of the food that we package, volunteers who package that food here, we're able to feed Marilyn that food 2 meals a day. And at 3 years old, she was thriving. And so our partners, our FMSC family have been down, have met her, have played with her, and she's an amazing success story of what our volunteers can do through the packaging of food. In addition to packing food, we have a great marketplace, and our marketplace is a place for us to be able to connect with the communities that we serve. So what you're going to find in our marketplace, both here at our Coon Rapids location and online, is the opportunity to buy things from around the world. And then we have our own t-shirts, so you can go out and display that proudly, wear those t-shirts, and let people know where you've been. When a mother and a son are sitting in your audience and you are sharing about what's going on around the world in another family, and you see a mother reach over to her teenage son, grab him on the head, lean in close and kiss his forehead, you know that she's been moved, you know that she feels blessed. She knows that because of the zip code that she was born in and the one she's raising her child in, the only difference between her and that other mother in Haiti is simply zip code and opportunity. And that the poverty around the world that's happening isn't always by the fault of that mother or that child, but the impact is there. And so when I watch that mother and that child having that moment together as I'm talking to them, often I end up crying myself. I often end up feeling moved by our volunteers. They're difference makers in my life.
So folks, you guys did an amazing job. There were 101 of us here today. We packed up 102 boxes of food, which is awesome. All right? And what that means is, because we put 6 meals in each one of those bags, we packed up 22,032 meals. And if we spread it among as many kids as could possibly eat it, we could feed 60 kids for an entire year. You guys are Feed My Starving Children. Nobody else does this but volunteers.
Before we go, we'd like to highlight Anoka County's Retired and Senior Volunteer Program. The program is available for anyone 55 or older who wants to make a difference in our community. RSVP provides numerous volunteering opportunities from phone bank counselors to adult basic education classroom assistants. For more information, call 763-422-7090. From all of us here at Project Heart, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next month.
Change the channel. Change the channel. Make a sound. Share the echo.
Share the echo and show the world your face. It is your right to seek.
It is your right to receive. It is your right to impart.
The doors of public distribution are constantly changing.
It is our duty to bar those doors from closing.
We will not let our voices be silenced through legislation, through commodification, through the lumbering giants pulling the plug. I believe in public access.
I believe in public access. Stay tuned.